Good morning, dear children. So today I am here with you all with my new lecture, new video for class 6 students for chapter 1, food, where does it come from? In this chapter, we will discuss the mind map, or we call it concept map for a reason. Today what I am discussing with you, that will be the concept map. So this will be helpful to revise the full chapter, right? So let's start with, so this chapter we have studied about a very important thing, that is food. We know that food, we need the food for all the activities which we are doing throughout our life. So why do we need food, or what food provides us? So food provides us first we can say it provides us energy to do work. Energy to do work. Right? So one is this. Right. Now the next is, first food provides us energy to do, it also protects our body. Protection. It provides protection from diseases. From diseases, to keep our body healthy. To keep our body healthy. That's why you might have heard this, that if you eat an apple a day, it keeps a doctor away, right? So food is also part of food. So this kind of food we need because they are helping us to protect our body from the diseases. And one very important thing, it provides nutrients. Nutrients, children, you all know what are nutrients. Nutrients for the growth of body. For the growth of body, which is required, badly required, right? Growth for the nutrients for the growth of the body, that we do. Then comes a very important thing, that is sources. You can go that side. Sources means what are the sources of food? From where we get the food. So we get the food, there are two main sources of food that we all know. That is plant and another is animals. Plants and animals. For plants, you can write what we get. We get cereals, pulses, fruits, vegetables, and etc. Right? So these all we get from the plants. Then from animals, we get milk, eggs, and meat. So these are the animal products that we need. Right. So food, sources, and the functions of food, or why do we need food, that we have already discussed. Now we are going to discuss about the animals on the basis of their eating habits. Right? On the basis of their eating habits. So first of all, let us talk about eat plants. Right? The animals who eat plants, they are known as herbivores. Right? Example, cow. So this is the example of herbivores. Right? Then the second category, the animals who eat flesh, like the meat of others. So herbivores, then we call them carnivores. Carnivores. Example, lion. Right? Then there are some animals which eat both plants as well as flesh of others. Eat plants and flesh. So they are known as omnivores. I hope everybody must be knowing the example. So what is the example? Example is human, we can say, human beings. Right? They are eating flesh as well as the vegetables also. Then one more, which I am just telling you for your more information. They live on or inside. Live on or inside body of any other organism. They live inside any other organism's body. So they are known as parasites. That you will study in class 7. What are parasites and what kind of nutrition they have. So example, leeches. Right? So these are the parasites. Next, eat flesh of dead animals. Only dead animals. Eat flesh of dead animals. So you might have seen the vultures, jackals. So they are called scavengers. Right? Example, vulture. So these are called scavengers, right? They will eat the flesh of dead animals. Then there are some who eat dead plants as well as animals and decompose them. Very important. Eat dead plants and animals and decompose them. Meaning of decompose means they just finish it off, right? So they are known as decomposer. They are very important for our environment. You might have seen if the dead body of an animal is lying on the roadside, after a few days only the skeleton will be there. Where the flesh will be gone, so they will be eaten by the decomposers because they just convert these into important nutrients. So they are bacteria. So these are the decomposers, right? Okay. So one more thing. In this chapter, we have studied about the edible parts. Like there are some plants whose edible part is leaf. There are some whose edible part is roots, stems. So they vary from plant to plant, right? So this way we can do. Now the very important, we know that food is very important part. So but still we are facing with this food problems. So what are these food problems? Food problems means many people are not getting proper food. So dear children, I would like to discuss the causes as well as the solution, because as a responsible citizen of society, of a country, this is our responsibility to understand the food problems. Because if we are getting the food, maybe there are many people who are not getting the food properly. So what can be the causes? Causes can be shortage of food. One is this: if food is not produced in a particular time, and the major one is poverty, right? So poverty is the solution. Cause, another cause. Now what we can do? What are the solution? Very important. Proper storage of grain. Proper storage of grains. Avoid overeating. Overeating is not good for health also, so we should avoid this and grow more food. This storage means, because we know that Vaisakhi season is going on, so now the grain fields are ready with the wheat crop, so harvesting is going on. So then the storage will be proper. It should be stored in a dry place, proper neat and clean place, so that it can be protected from the insects, from being damaged by the insects, right? Poverty, and then avoid overeating and grow more food. So this is all that you have studied in chapter 1, that is food, where does it come from, right? I hope it will be very helpful for you. Thank you so much, children.